What the girls are you doing? Let's do another pick a card. And yes, the voice is gone again. There we go. Never boring. All right, what are we doing today? What are they afraid of? Okay, so let's stay cool. That could be triggering. Okay, I'm very serious suddenly. No, seriously. Yeah, stay cool. What are they afraid of? What are you afraid? Here we go. So it can be always reversed. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bar number 1, what they're afraid of. The Fool, the King of Pentacles, the Tower. Holy schmoly, we have 2 major arcana out of 3. So I was going to say when I first saw this card, well, they're afraid to take that leap of faith. There's obvious things to think about, but they're also afraid of being seen as foolish, as idiot. They're afraid of feeling embarrassed. And no, you know, when you're about to say, well, I love you, or I want to go for that project, let's go, let's do this, it's actually very courageous to do that. It's very strong to say, well, I'm not afraid to open up and to really go for something 100%. How many people stay in the middle of the road? So no, I would say as well, particularly that with that sun here, the connection to the inner child is very powerful to say, well, my inner child recognize your inner child, and at the end of the day, you're it for me. Beautiful. Okay, absolutely astonishing. And often when we are falling in love, we're healing the inner child to start with. We are trying to find that love that we didn't have, or we didn't receive the way we wanted while we were young, or, you know, child. So that's very often what we're looking for the rest of our life. Beautiful. Okay, so, and also because they don't think they have much to bring to the situation. No, doesn't mean that at all. They have plenty to bring to the connection, because they're coming from the right place. So what they're afraid, I think, as well, is to define themselves the King of Pentacles, male, female, doesn't matter. And that is a 4th king before someone become an emperor. An emperor is someone who's taking action. Bingo. So we have the same thing. They really in a position in which they think, well, I'm ready to commit myself to you. I'm ready to bring the money to the project. I'm ready to go for it, you know. Beautiful. And wanted to be devoted to you and you only. They don't have other, you know, women or men around the corner, right? It's just one person at a time. Because a King of Pentacles as well is a boss, but it's someone who wants to treat people with values and principles. Beautiful. But the thing is, they need to take action after that. And that's what we have here. So also, that is interesting. The Tower. So the Tower, some people are like, oh my God, the Tower, oh my God, oh my God. No, the Tower is unexpected, but it doesn't have to be negative. They found you, they met you, and they were like, oh my God, you know, this is it. You tick all the boxes, because you do. But the Tower generally goes down to be rebuilt with a stronger foundation. As you can see, the foundation here was not solid. That's how everything is crumbling, right? But what we're saying is, okay, I met you, that was a bit of a shock. I wasn't prepared, but I'm ready maybe to rebuild that first moment, or rebuild that connection, because now I think I have what it takes. I'm solid. I know who I am a bit more. And now I'm ready to take the leap of faith. When I first met you, I was completely overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. And of course, why people want other people to react straight away on the same level. Everyone is different. Someone who found love, someone who's love at first sight, like it happened to me once, and I ran away. And then I came back. You know, some people will say, oh my God, I embrace it. Oh, everyone is different. When you receive so much love, and maybe because you haven't received so much love as you were growing up, then you might be overwhelmed. Then you might be scared, and that's okay to be scared. What they're afraid of is to receive that love. And it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be scared. Of course, when you open your heart fully again, or even for the first time, oh my God, but I think the second time is worse, because you know what could happen. When the first time you open your heart, you go like, woohoo, let's go. You don't have any kind of a reference. But when it happened once and you went down, that second time is difficult to actually go for, because you know what could go wrong. When you go for the first time, you don't know. You just gotta, you know, let's go there, let's do this. It's exciting. Of course it's exciting, always. But the thing is, you know what can happen when it goes wrong. And that's why the second time or third time, you're a little bit more careful. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yes. Because when they fell for you, that moment, that was really real. Really real. That's what I like to say at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, they knew because they knew they were ready to go for it. And somehow, in their heart, they went for it. They didn't go for it, maybe physically, for now, but at the time they really fell for you. And that was it. And that actually was a scary bit. They knew, they felt it. And when you feel this, you cannot just erase it from your memory or anything like that, or your heart. Even more, right? Definitely. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. Absolutely. I'm a very strong believer in perseverance, consistency, and keep working at yourself, keep working all together. The King of Pentacles energy, my female as a matter, is someone who's going to go day in, day out, is someone who's going to do the right thing, who's going to actually work, go to work, do their routine, do what needs to be done, but then in the meantime, they determine also to maybe go for it now, to open their heart. And that is fascinating when you have that kind of knowing that this is the right thing for me to do. And I'm just going to go for it. I don't know the how exactly, but I know I'm determined to go for that big love and open the heart chakra fully. Beautiful. This one came out. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, absolutely, because you have to stretch your mind. Because your mind is like 1 + 1 = 2. When you have those feelings and ready to go for it, it comes from the heart. So the mind is challenged, like, yeah, but you could hurt. The mind is here to protect you. You be careful, you shouldn't do this, be careful. But the heart is saying, come on, let's go, right? Let's go. So what they're afraid of is to take that leap of faith, but I think it's already there anyway, and it will happen in due time. The King of Pentacles, or Pentacle in general, in love, is not the fastest energy. But love is not supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be slow cooking. Slow cooking. It's not stir fry. Stir fry is karmic. Codependency. Love is slow cooking. And yes, it's all about food. I know. But you see what I mean? Right? So, part number 2, what they're afraid of. That's what we do. The Hierophant. Justice. 4 of Pentacles. 2 major arcana out of 3. Powerful as well. Well, it's all feel to me like it's very much about the law, the divorce, do the right thing. What they're afraid of is to make your relationship official, maybe. They're afraid of saying to the world, well, we are together. Well, maybe you don't need to say it to the world, just because it's not the world business at the end of the day. It's you and your person business, period. Okay, so it only is about you two. That's it. Okay, and you should actually manage to keep the scales in equilibrium and have a sense of clarity of where you stand. Forget about the people. Other people will always have something to say about you, regardless. Good, bad, they don't even know. They will still have an opinion. So no, you don't need to make it official in front of all the world. You do you, and if you want to be together, go for it, and that's all right. But it's nobody's business. All right. On the other hand, that could be also you two being in parallel of each other. Hierophant is coming out a lot at the moment because you're learning and you're still growing and healing the inner child, kind of stuff, okay? So in parallel at the moment, because soon you will be able to do what needs to be done. But we need to take a moment, a pause, okay? And balance, right? But also those 2 cards, and that can be very much an authority figure. Maybe it's time to sign some paperwork to buy a home together, to get married, or to get divorced. We don't have the Tower here, but it could be one of the other. I know it's a bit extreme, but it's a general reading. So what I would say, as I think of divorce or divorcing someone, or when I say divorce, I mean cut it off from someone else, is because what you have here is someone who's looking at you, wishing to be with you, but stay where they are because of money entanglement. Because there is an idea of full pentacle, which is a home, either because they're home from their heart, or either home, the actual home. Are they stuck somewhere and they can't really see a way out? They would like to be, with you, but to do the right thing also with you. But maybe you have to be in parallel with each other because there's still someone else in the picture. Or they are stuck in a situation, maybe with their family, whatever, or their business. There is something blocking them. But when you have 4 of Pentacles, it's the idea of longevity, of course. But number 4 is the home of the soul as well. It's not just a home as a building. It's the soul. Where do they stand within themselves? And they will have to outgrow that parachute, inevitably. And, at the moment they can't, so they're stuck. But inevitably they will do what's right. So justice will be served eventually, meaning the universe will sort that out. The universe is everywhere here on this one. Oh my God, very much the power above, the higher consciousness, God, whatever you want to call it, right? So what they're afraid of is to take that step away of the comfort zone. Maybe they have a lot of material stuff at their home. And so for them, I quite like my little, comfort, my stuff. But the stuff doesn't feel, feels right, doesn't at all, and doesn't heal that void that you can have in your heart. You can have as much stuff as you want that will not, filling that void. And that's what we are talking about. So decision for them, but they will make the right decision at the end. Maybe it's just at the moment stand by because it's not the right moment to do so, right? And that's okay. Okay, that's okay. You came closer than anyone. They know, and that the thing, maybe they were already somewhere else, so with somebody else. So, but you came so close, and for them it was confusing. What am I supposed to do with you? Because I have someone already, or I look at you wishing to be with you because you were the one who came closer to my heart, maybe closer than my wife or my husband. That is a wow moment, right? That realization. So then what's he gonna do with it? Well, they're trying to, this one, they're trying to figure it out. At the moment, they can't really do anything. They're still thinking, and then they will do the right thing. Boom, bada boom, right? Okay, this one. Interesting. So they're afraid because they're afraid of you somehow, or I would say what they feel for you. They're afraid of their own emotions. Suddenly, boom, open. So do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is a guiding voice of your soul. Beautiful. Yes, it is. At the end of the day, you can stay somewhere because of obligation, or out of obligation, because of money, because of entanglement, because of all kind of responsibility you have to carry with you. Fair enough. We all do that. But you know what? There is something here. The justice has to be served. So if they're not feeling like they can do it now, it's more and more in their mind, more and more that something needs to be done. And it's true, something will have to be done. But I believe and trust the universe. Universe is always on time. Seriously. If you are in parallel and it's still not sorted just yet, it's because we know there yet. We're not ready yet. And that's okay. So use that time to do your things. Because at the right time, it will get really official. And you could end up, marrying each other because he would have divorced someone, or they would have left, an entanglement of some form. So, not an issue. Just growth. Yeah, what I was saying, sorry. Just let it happen. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Boom. That's what they want to do. And that's why they manifested you, right? They know there is something out there better than what they're doing at the moment or who they are with. And that's you. You are the better. So that's the thing. They're going to have to do the right thing, but they have to grow. They have to do, and you as well. You have to do what you need to do. We always have to grow. We're never going to stop growing in this world. We're not here all sorted. Hell no. Until the day you die, you work. Yes, you work on yourself. So let it happen. I'm saying to you, they're afraid Yes, because it's a big step forward. But maybe you use that time to do the me time, to do your things. And then when you're done being on parallel, you will meet again and it will be phenomenal. But at the moment, it's not happening just yet. So stay cool. On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.